Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Weekly Crypto Review, episode 161. Let's start as usual, and we'll go on higher time frame, weekly time frame. We'll see what we have there, and then we'll go on daily. And if we have time, we can even go on 4-hour, 1-hour chart. Maybe we can say some levels, maybe pinpoint to some setups. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Feel free to repost the tweet. You see it, you can see it on Discord. You go there and repost, comment, like. That will make our post and our YouTube live stream more visible to more people. Okay, so someone please tell me if we have sound and if we have good image. Slow and steady, we'll go to Bitcoin. Thank you, Timmy. So, Bitcoin on CME chart, weekly time frame. Remember when a stupid trader told you that this is the level we should watch? 69. Why? Is the all-time high from previous cycle. Was support, was the resistance. Now we are fighting that level again. And guess what? We just gapped below it. So we closed the last week, last Friday, we are above 69. We opened Monday morning below 69. With $1,000 maybe, no, actually more than $1,000, $2,000 gap. Now we have another gap to fill. Is this price action bullish? Well, if you look how ugly the weekly candle looks, it's not too bullish. We can go sideways, we can go lower before we'll go higher. And last week everyone was bullish, calling 74, calling 76 and say, well, to the moon. Well, the moon is far away for the moment, people. We are back below 69 and most probably will fuck around in this area for longer. If something bad will happen, we can dump. If something good will happen, I don't see it, but if it will happen, well then we'll maybe create a weekly W. Look at it. So we have a dump, a recovery. This could be the neckline of a future W. You can see down, this, up, down back in the long reload zone. On lower time frame, maybe a W here. And if we accept above 74, we can push higher. Say, well, this is a W, at least 1 to 1 or 2 to 1, and we can pump here. For the moment, I don't want to be bullish, I don't want to be bearish. I want to play the range. Why? It's the best one. It's profitable. It's good enough. We are making money. And by the way, that's why we are all of us are here. To make money. Some people forget that. Some people think that they have to call the market right or wrong, up or down to be traders. No, 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 no. You are here to make money. That's the purpose. Okay, so indicators. On the indicators, I didn't saw anything special from last time. So nothing changed here. Remember last week, last Monday, I said, well, okay, the market is bouncing, but what the fuck is with the OBV? It's not moving. What is with RSI? Nothing special. MACD has a potential bullish divergence here. It's not confirmed yet, but look at it. Low, higher low, and it's trying to confirm here. If we'll dump more, well, that will stay a potential divergence. So, play the range on weekly, people. Play the range. Range means if we test the highs, we should short. If we test the lows, we should long, play the SFU and other setups. No? That it's a good lesson, SSP, to Don't listen to the influencers. To learn to take some profit off, learn to trail, learn to make the trade risk free, learn to play the range. That's why you are in Crypto Traders Arena, to learn how to play the range with good risk management and be consistently profitable. 95-99% of the people out there are calling now the market a scam. Well, it's a scam. We cannot make money in this market. Well, we can if we know how. It's that simple. If you know how, you can make money. So that's Bitcoin. I don't think this candle needs more comments from my side. You can see. Clear rejection 76. Closed bearish ugly with a big body here. And we open with a gap lower. Hopefully, it's not a gap and go. Because if it's a gap and go, well, then we have a problem. Let's take a look at Ethereum on weekly. Well, kind of similar. No? Similar. We managed to get in the 38.2 down chaser zone. We touched that level and we immediately rejected. Like I told you, for Ethereum, for Bitcoin, we have 69, and for Ethereum we have 2000. We are getting back in the range. If you draw a fib from the low to the high, long reload zone, it's a bit lower, below 2000 or in the 2000 level. Is $2,000 a good level to play? Not really. It's a support and resistance level, and the market would accept below, go back above, accept below, go back above. It's a fuckery level. So either you are a scalper and you know what to do, either you are a higher time frame trader and you wait for a double here, like I said on Bitcoin. Pretty simple. Okay, now that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum. Let's take a look at what? ES on weekly. And unfortunately, I have to say it again. A stupid trader told you here to hedge your portfolio. Told you here don't be extra bullish. Yeah, exactly like Stefan says. Morning, Stefan. To the moon. Well, flip the chart. Because we had bearish divergence, we had YAMS, we had everything here. Look at it. Bearish divergence on OBV. And as you can see it, I spoke about this one multiple times. I suggested to you to hedge your portfolio here. Well, nothing I can do more than that, people. I'm not trading traditional market. I'm just using it for confluence, but look how nice it looks. And look how nice we are SFUing the previous levels here. Let's see what will happen, but doesn't look bullish. Look at it. Gap, gap, gap. Market is bouncing, but this doesn't manage to close there, going back down. That should tell us a story. Now, we have room to go lower? I think we have. I think we have a lot of room. This is first house level, which, acceptable. This is the big one at $6,000. Long reload zone could be a nice level, and you can see two gaps here. This one probably is on is closed, or it's a different time frame, on daily most probably. So we have levels. We can go and dump all the way down here in the long reload zone, even test the lower part of the uptrend channel, and then make a W, maybe even an SFU here, and then up. So it's possible. Unfortunately, after we accepted below this level, for me it's hard to tell you to do something. I told you what to do when was the case here. Now we are kind of in the middle of it. We don't have an advantage to long, we don't have an advantage to short. If you want to short, I suggest to go and take the holy grail on lower time frame and try something. That's what I could say about it. Let's take a look at the rest and then we'll come back on lower time frame on ES. Gold. That was the bull trap. Remember? Pump, dump. I said AB equals to D in 78.6. Look where we stopped. And look what happened after that. I'm not trading gold either, people. For me, it's more than okay to trade crypto at the moment. I just told you some levels. I just showed you some potential setups and that's it. Silver. Similar story. Look at it. We took the trade. That was the exception. We took the trade. We made money. Was a nice trade indeed. Take profit here. Take profit here. Take profit there. All I did was public. So I didn't say, well, you know, I'll take a trade, but I already took it 3 weeks ago. No. We mentioned on lower time frame in daily crypto plans about these entries. I mentioned when I took profit here, I mentioned when I took profit here, and I even mentioned when I took profit here. I don't know if anyone else, even a gold trader, could do better than that. Or a traditional market trader could do better than that. Now I'm not trading anything here. I still have a small position left with the stop loss at entry and that's it. But I made my money already. What will happen? We'll probably test these levels, SFU this low, and then maybe we'll do something. I want to be in this fuckery anymore? No. Why? I want to be in this environment where I want to enter with a big position because the volatility is low and I could enter properly. And when the volatility is getting bigger, I'll take my profit. To enter in this environment? No, thank you. And by the way, this is a big W. Look at it. W, sorry. This is a big M. And if you consider that M, that pushes back in the $40, $30. Someone from real life asked me, well, will gold and silver ever go back down? And I said, yeah, just wait 6 months, 1 year. And they'll be cheap again. But when we have this environment, nobody wants to buy it. When we have this environment, you see people going on physical stores and stay in line for hours, for days to buy at the top. Please go back and look where you saw the news about people staying in line on the silver and gold stores. I'll tell you when. Here, in this week up. That's how that top is formed. Now people say, well, I don't know about that. When will come back down? Nobody will know. It's gone. It's up to you, people. Depending what kind of trader you are, what kind of investor. But whatever trader or investor you decide to be, please don't be the stupid one. It's that simple. Please don't be the stupid one that is buying the top and is selling the bottom. It's all I'm asking. If you are not that trader that will FOMO in at the top and will sell at the bottom, you have a chance. Okay, let's put the drawings back. Well, you know that we put the moon higher and higher and higher. 121, 122 was a good level. This trade had more than 50R overall. Okay, let's take a look at oil. The phase where I suggested to be long or to buy was here, people. I said, don't believe the story with Venezuela. Please don't go, don't think that oil will go lower. Will probably push higher. I didn't expect to push like this. Look what happened. It's a total mess here on weekly. But like on everything else, here at 100, 120, people will go and buy gas. People will go and FOMO in. People will say, well, it's over. The prices will go forever up. And guess what will happen? Soon enough. Maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, but oil will come back down. Imagine that at some point the same chart was negative in 2020. You remember? Yeah, we can push higher. Of course we can. Depending how ugly the war will get, yeah, we can push SFU this level, 131. We can go to 200 for a short period of time. Who the fuck knows? But like I said, when you decide or when you think to go and buy some top or do something stupid, remember what I just said 5 minutes ago. Yeah? Paul J, the stupid trader, told me to don't be one category of investor, the stupid one that is buying tops and selling bottoms. Now, I recommend to do something on oil? No. Let them play the oil as much as they want. Either you play an SFU on the short side, it's dangerous, but that's the first one. Or the oil is coming back down and makes a double here. But to be honest, there are two big players fighting each other on oil. It's better to just leave it alone. If you didn't manage to get in here, just look at something else. Yeah, price oil is manifesting itself on everything. Yeah, we suffer because the oil is expensive. And everyone is saying, well, you know that nobody wants oil to go up. Well, some people do. People that started the war want oil up. They are pretending that they don't want that, but they do because they are exporting oil. Anyway, if the high quality oil is not available, what is happening? The fraction one will be sold at a bigger price. If you are inside of a traditional market and you know what I'm talking about, you know. If not, doesn't matter. Okay, let's go on a lower time frame. For example, let's talk about daily chart from now on. CME, look at it. Up, down, fake out here. We don't have a lower low for the moment, so it's kind of a rangy market, but we can still say, well, it's an uptrend. Not quite what it is. Yeah, low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And until we'll accept below this level, 65. I consider this an uptrend? No, I consider it a range. Middle of the range being 69, where the market could go up, reject, accept, reject again, accept again. It's a lot of fuckery here. And I suggested to you to look left if you want to see what is possible or what is probable to happen here. A lot of fuckery. So, what we can do in this environment? Well, this environment is really good for day trading. Really good to play the range. It's that simple. What we can do now? Well, because the market is so, not dumpy, so weak, we should wait for either an SFU here in this area, either for a W on lower time frame, but in the long reload zone. Don't go and buy this level. Okay, you don't want me to buy this level. You want me to short the level? No. The short opportunity was here, people, in 74. And I remember someone, multiple people from Crypto Traders Arena, Stefan, me, Gladiators, telling you that don't believe the story. Anyway, that was the moment. Now it's better to just wait. Wait for something to happen. Wait until tomorrow to have the Monday range. Because I don't see an advantage here. And by the way, we have a bearish divergence here. Okay, it's MACD, it's not the strongest indicator, but it's there. I show this divergence most probably for couple 1 Friday. Rest of the indicators, well, RSI accepted back below 50. OBV, it's just there following the price action. Nothing special on it. So wait for lower and hopefully for a W on lower time frame or a few of these levels here, and then attempt to long. It's too late to short, so nothing else I could say about it. Ethereum, similar, we are back in the range. Let's see what will happen. Either we'll SFU some levels or we'll see some W's, because it's too late to short and it's too damn early to buy or too long. It is what it is, people. Okay, ES on lower on daily time frame. Look at it. We had yams, daily yams, we had retests. Every time we retested, I suggested to short. Now you can see the market is weak. I don't know. Probably we have some news. Probably something is happening in the world that ES is dumping. And on the same time, remember that Trump said 48 hours. I think we have more than 24, so probably something will happen. To short, it's kind of too late here. Too long, you don't have reasons. So yeah, it's bearish. Yeah, I could dump lower, but do you have a setup? Do you have an entry? What is your play? Where you put your stop loss? Where will be your take profit? Is realistic? You have the edge. You have the risk to reward. Compare what you are thinking with staying out. It's better to enter in the market, or it's better to stay the fuck out and wait for better levels. Options, scenarios. Anyway, this one is too late to short. The area to short gold was here, or the worst one was this one. Shoulder, head, shoulder, neckline at 5,000. Accepting below 5,000 was bearish as fuck. Look what happened. Silver, similar. It's all over the place. I suggest to just leave silver alone. Oil on lower time frame. Oil looks like one's higher. Long here, no. SFU short here, maybe, if you are sharp enough. Simple. Dominance on daily. Dominance is stick to 60%, is staying here. Doesn't want to do anything. Well, okay, we don't have a problem with that. We can wait. Or at least I can wait. Yeah, my spot bags are underwater. Fortunately, I have that hedge from the top. Unfortunately for most of us, most of you, you didn't listen to hedge your portfolio at 120, 125, 126 because, well, Moonboy said 150 and 200k. And if you opened the hedge with me, you didn't have patience to keep it as a hedge, you close it at 100k. Yeah, my DMs are full of stories like that, but people, what I can do? I did my best. I warned you at 125, 127. Go back and see. I told you over and over again, hedge your portfolio. Hedge your portfolio. Hedge your portfolio. How to hedge? Go short on Bitcoin to compensate if the market will go down. At least, not 100%, but at least will protect your spot bags. I think I said it for months. Exactly in the top. I even explained you how to do it. Sorry, nothing I can do more than that. Now, I know it's ugly, yeah. Dominance is at the same level. Bitcoin is dumping like crazy. Dumped like crazy already, could dump more. Altcoins are shit. I told you not to touch altcoins on the long side too much. I tried 2 setups, didn't work. And that's it. I'm not going and buying altcoins, not the right environment. I'll say it again. Wait for weekly W's. And even when you have weekly W's on altcoins, most probably the first weekly W it's a trap. That means you should wait months, even years, until you'll enter again to invest in altcoins. If you are premium or VIP member, I put an article on, I put my opinion about Bitcoin, where I said what we should do on altcoins yesterday. In the channel, daily crypto plans, lives, and updates. Go there, see the post, see my opinion about the market, what will happen, what I think it's possible to happen, because I don't know the fucking future. Okay, so dominance is here. If I'll put weekly back just to have what I'm waiting. Well, if the history will repeat itself, at some point in time, we should see something like this. The big dump on dominance, which is pinpointing here. Okay, 45. If that will happen, I'll be more than happy to sell half on a double and even take some profit off. This cycle was as usual? No. This cycle had too many altcoins. This cycle we had Trump and Melania and Pump Fund, which extracted all the liquidity. They find a way to extract the money without pumping the coins. It is what it is. Okay, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Let's go back on daily. I was hoping for a retest all the way up here, but no. Fake out from the range, back in the range. The support, the big support is here in the long reload zone. If the range is not holding, next level it's 0.025. Please don't be too bullish on Ethereum for the moment. Wait for more confluence, for more levels, don't listen to the influencers that are telling you Ethereum will go to 4,000 until tomorrow, because they are underwater and they don't know how to push the price a bit higher so they could get the fuck out. Ethereum could go a lot lower before it will go higher. And you can see on this chart, we attempted the double, we attempted the breakout, we are getting back down. Let's hope that this level will hold, if not, lower. And if I zoom out, actually look where we should think about long. Lower, 0.025 and below. This was the bottom, you remember the bottom. Show me price action like this in this area, and we'll talk about total market cap looking similar with Bitcoin. Just excuse me for a second, please. Okay, let me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So, total market cap is closer to 2 trillion than to 3, to 3.5, to 4. Let's zoom and see. We have room to go lower? I think we have. Where you put where do you think will stop? Well, take the high, take the fucking low, look at the long reload zone. A lot of people say, well, it's not possible, the market is too big now. Really? Are the ETFs, are the BlackRock and other people net long or net short on Bitcoin? I'm not talking about public funds. I'm not talking about stupid Michael Sailor Moon. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the smart money. By the way, I consider that smart money put Sailor to buy Bitcoin at any price possible. Are they net long or net short? Yeah, they are talking on public. Well, well, yeah, Bitcoin is the best, we'll go to the moon. But look behind the scenes, look what they are doing from months, from 4 trillion. Well, it is what it is, people. So yeah, until I'll see weekly W's like this, consolidation like this, no, we don't have a bottom. Anyway, we talked about higher time frame, we talked about daily time frame. The market is not the most bullish one. Traditional market is not the most bullish one. If I'll go on lower time frame, this is the area where we thrive. Let's take a look at calendar. I don't know, maybe it's a mistake, but this week, high impact, no fucking news. If I put next week, we have news. If I put, well, now I have different countries. I don't want everything, I want clear. I want Euro area and United States. That's it. At least me as crypto trader. If you are trading traditional market, you can put more here. This week, no news. So, seems like it's empty. Seems like it's safe to play. If you don't remember about Trump and about war and about the other news. Because there are more than enough news out there. Yeah, but no planned news here, no reports, no nothing. At least for the moment. Maybe the trading economics is not the best. There are better calendars out there. But let's go and see what we have here. Look at it. Do you remember a trader shorting here? I do. I remember Stefan shorting here. I remember me shorting Ethereum here, not Bitcoin. And then I longed here, made money. Then Friday, this trade was in a live stream. This trade was in a live stream. So VIP members cannot say, well, you know, Paul, I didn't saw your trades. No, I post them, I discuss them in a live stream. Live for everyone. I said, well, I'm thinking long here, I'll do this. Here I even said for even for general members. And guess what? I took a long last night. Made money. Look at it. It's forming, trying to form a bottom here. I don't know if it will hold or not. But at least it's trying to do something here. So yeah, for lower time frame, for 5-minute chart, 1-minute chart, 50-minute chart, it's easy. It's easier than in a bull market to trade. Why? We have the range, we have the levels, we know where the market is probable to bounce, and we can make money. This one was in a London live stream Friday. Remember? Well, nothing I can do more than that, people. This one, I discussed about it last night in the chat. And I even said, before the dump here, so before the dump, I warned all the VIP members, well, be extra careful. I don't see the reason to belong. Wait for another dump. We dumped. And then I said, well, I'll play for the next couple of hours. I'll play 1 minute and I'll try to enter. And I did. And I made money. My entry was on 1 5-minute chart. But you get the idea. I suggest you to trade this environment now. I don't think it's the best. Well, we had the opportunity here. Some people said, well, Paul, you said that you don't trade in the weekend. You don't respect your own rules? Well, if you know me and you are old enough in Crypto Traders Arena, you know that in the weekend I am out. I don't usually trade. Has to be an exception or something to attract my attention. But at the end of the weekend, I'm coming back because I know the weekly candle is coming. I know that some volatility will appear, some levels will be hit, and I'll try to get an entry. If I get an entry and I'm making some money, okay. If I get an entry and I hit the stop loss, okay. But usually, Sunday afternoon before the weekly close, I'll try to find an entry. Is that trading in the weekend? Or I could consider I took the weekend off, I joined at the end of the weekend to see how the weekly is closing, and if I see an opportunity, I'll take it. Think whatever you want, people. In the weekend, I did something else. I recharged my batteries. And last night, I managed to get an entry scalp here. Feel free to stay in the entire weekend. For what? Let me show you. For what? You stayed in the weekend from. This time at least we had a dump. But usually in the weekend, the entire weekend is a fuckery. Fuckery, nothing you can do. This time at least we had a dump here this weekend. Anyway, people, let's go back on 1 hour. Let's try to find levels from now on. So I'll delete these trades. We don't need them. They are played out already. Let's find some levels. What we can do from now? What we can do here? Well, this was the Monday range from last week. I'll keep this one here until we'll have the new range. Beside that, we have this level, important level here, 69. Let's delete this one, it's not valid anymore. And now this is resistance. Every time we'll try to accept here, the market will probably reject. If we'll accept above 69, then the story is different. I think for the moment we are below that level, which is not the most bullish scenario. We are in the 78.6 long reload zone already. If we consider this swing low, the market is not bouncing strong enough, it's not bullish enough. So I could see today the market testing this SFU 65,500. Yes. Is that a level to watch for an SFU long? Yes. Well, we can do a fib from the entire thing. Well, let's do that. There you go. Confluence with long reload zone from the 59 level to the 75 level. Long reload zone is here. Is this a level to watch? Is this a level we want to buy? We want to hunt long ideas? Yes. Here, we should do anything. Well, it's dangerous because we are in the support and resistance level. We kind of accepted on higher time frame below 69, and now maybe we'll retest that level. Maybe even a fake out on lower time frame. And then most probably dump lower. Simple. Not everyone is a day trader, but if you are a day trader, consider this. We accepted below this level, so this should be resistance. Doesn't look like on lower time frame, but it is an important level on higher time frame. And for longs, this is the first level. This is my 2 cents. Ethereum on 1 hour. Dumping like crazy. I know someone that managed to get the top. You know that guy? Lucky trader. Look at it. Yeah? Bitcoin was ugly. Bitcoin was a total fucker in this area. If I go on Bitcoin here, look at motherfuckers. Ugly. Ugly. But I managed to get Ethereum. Made nice money. What we can do now on 1 hour? Well, we already have the long reload zone from the low to the high. Where is the long reload zone? Below 2000. This is the long reload zone. Here we should look for W's on 1 hour. I don't think lower than 1 hour is good enough for us. If you are a sharpshooter, okay. But probably the best is to wait for the market to reach this level, wait for clear W's, wait for clear breakout, retest, and then to enter. So this approach I'm telling you about will take time. You have to stay with your hands under your ass for a long period of time. Anything to do here? Well, it's kind of dangerous. Remember that last week everyone was saying, well, 2,200. And I told you, watch 2,150. That's the level we should watch. And look at it. We accepted below, we took it as a resistance, we tried, no, and dump. If we'll touch that level, well, if something will happen, or a rumor or something will push the market up back at that level, I'll be more than happy to play these SFUs here or to short something if I'll get a setup. But at the moment, the market looks too bearish to reach that level. So, like I said on higher time frame, it's too late to short and it's too early to long. I know what I'm saying sounds boring, people, but I'm not here. On the other hand, I'm not here to tell you stories. I'm not here to make you feel better about yourself and what you should do. I'm here to tell you what I do with my own money. And if I could go do a good advice to tell you to stay the fuck out and wait for proper setups and pinpoint to those setups, I did my job. I'm not an influencer. I'm not here to take your money by shilling you a referral. Anyway, that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum. Shitcoins like Aster, let's put 4-hour chart for them. Crazy story about Aster. You remember? They launched their own chain and they manipulated the market higher. Look at it. And everyone as well. Aster has his own chain, will go to the moon. Motherfuckers didn't even manage to get to my level. I was hoping for a level to be hit to hedge my spot back, but no. Well, it is what it is. I'll wait. What you can do here? Well, this is expanding volatility. We can go lower and then we can pump back up. It's a total fuckery here. If the market will come back down here and will form a W, I'll be okay with a long idea. For the moment, no. Hype. The coin that everyone wanted to short because it was strong. I don't know why. Anyway. Slow and steady will come back to Papa. Was strong because we had the news about ES, about tokenizing everything, about. But that's okay. But it's not a reason for you to go and market buy. You should zoom out on weekly and you should wait for the market to come back down. Or you should zoom out on daily and wait the market to get to a good level. Go and buying, FOMO buying here is not a good idea, people. You know that. Yeah, we had AB equals CD, you can see, on the dot. We touched that level. And in this move up, everyone was trying to short. And I said, don't do that, it's stupid. Now, probably the market is coming back down. But nobody has money or has patience or is even thinking about touching this one. Okay. VIX is telling a story. Usually does. Solana. This is my proxy for shitcoins. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not so good, but you can see. This is telling me the sentiment on shitcoins. Sentiment on shitcoins is shit. I'm trying to buy Solana here now. I have a lot of bags on spot. I hedged some of them, but I don't see why I should be attracted to this one. Yes, on 1 hour. What we can do in this environment. Was a nice market, look at it. SFU, M there. If you took that M, you are the man, you are the trader now. And I know some people took it. Some gladiators took it. This M here. Now, we accepted above the previous week range. We are below it. We are dumping. 6,500 looks like is holding for the moment. I suggest you to go and buy it. Well, I don't see W's. I don't see anything. Let's wait for most the best decision, in my opinion, is to wait for the Monday range. So let the market fuck around here, go lower, go higher, form the range, tell you the top and the bottom, and then we can play. We know how to play the Monday range. And the Monday range is useful for the entire week. But let's wait for that one. I don't see an opportunity here, to be honest. Gold, dumping. If you can find a long idea, maybe. I see some things there. Silver, don't touch it. It's ugly. So let's go back on what we are usually trading. Usually we are trading Bitcoin. We are below 69. Trying to knock at $69 again. Will hold, will manage to accept above? I don't know. I'm not here. I'm here to play scenarios. If we'll reject, then maybe I'll find a short on lower time frame. If we accept and I see a W on 1 hour, maybe I'll take that one. Breakout and retest. By the way, this is a long reload zone after all, no? I have a setup here? No. I see something special in indicators? Well, I see a bit of bullish divergence. But the OBV? No. So, probably the same decision. To wait, to form the Monday low, the Monday high. Let's see what will happen in London session. This week is still strange with the time zones. But that's the end. This week and that's it. Then we'll go on the summer hour in Europe and then we'll have the same hour. So yeah, this week we'll still have problems in the New York session. We'll start 1 hour later. We are in Europe, we are still on the winter hour. But next week everything will be okay. Why I'm staying with the Europe? I'm living in Europe. That's why. Okay. Now, we talked about higher time frame, we talked about daily time frame, we talked about lower time frame. We can talk about some shitcoins. If you have questions, please type in the chat. What I want to see how many people reposted. I'm curious about that. 20 people, 34 people reposting, 57 likes. From 1,000 people in Discord and 6,000 on Twitter. And 400, 500 views overall. People, you can do better than that. I'll keep this live stream. The weekly crypto review will always be for everyone. But I'll not promise you on the rest of them, the daily crypto plans. Because I see over and over again the same story. Premium and VIP members reposting, commenting, liking, doing what we ask public to do, the free members. And the free members, well, they don't care. I'm keep repeating, I'm trying to be a good guy here, but at some point in time, I'll say enough, it's enough. And I'll just do this the daily crypto plan live streams unlisted. Only for premium and VIP members. It is what it is. Anyway, I know that the public is not interested, but we still have 800 people that are in Discord. We have 6,000 people that are in the X following us. I don't require to the premium and VIP members to repost. No, they are paying a subscription. Small, doesn't matter, they are paying something. If I provide some value, I want free members to go and repost. And like and comment and do something. That's your way to say thank you. Anyway, that's a different story. And don't tell me, well, it's bear market and people don't care about. Well, so be it, then I'll not post it for public. I'll post the content and I'll say my opinion to the people that they care about, to the people that they want to get some information and they care about my stupid thinking and my 2 cents. It's that simple. You can see, people, I'm not asking you to share the Twitter and increase the Twitter. I don't want that. I want my content to be visible for more people, and some of them, probably some of them, 5%, 10%, will be consistent ones and will join us and will probably become one of us. So for me is the making the community stronger and bigger, not something else. Anyway, let's go back here. Wait a little bit to see what happens. Wait a little bit. Probably will reject from 69, my 2 cents, but it's just my opinion. And I'm not trading my fucking opinion. I'm trading my setups. So yeah, I think that market will go 69, will stay a bit here and will dump after that. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't have a setup, I'm not playing anything. I don't see any questions in the chat. I see everyone saying good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is the best environment to learn how to trade, people. This is the best environment. If you want, you are a spot trader or a swing trader and you want to be a day trader, feel free to join VIP. We'll open in 7 days. You can take 1, 2, 3 months of VIP. See if you can follow Stefan and if you manage to keep the pace with him. Or you can, if you are slower and you want swing trades and you want just to slowly learn, you can join Premium. Premium is cheap. I made the Premium less than $1 a day. I made the subscription. A lot of people ask me to do 1 or 3 month subscription for Premium. Manually, it's impossible. I will spend the entire time just giving access to people. So I found a way for me not to do that anymore. Now you can go and become Premium, and you can use Subscore to subscribe for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. Without my intervention, without my I don't know, my approval. You just go there and you do that. Doesn't get cheaper than that, doesn't get better than that. Can everything be for free? No. If I'll see that the people in general chat, they are not interested anymore, yeah, indeed, we are going lower and lower and people are losing interest. I could change the entire approach. I want to speak to the people that are listening to me. I want to speak to the people that they really want to succeed. I want to speak to the people that they are trying to become traders. I want to speak with people that they are traders and I could communicate in the same language. I have something to say to them. They have something to say to me. For the Moon Boys, for the curious people, well, let's see what is there. No. And I did the best I could to remove the Moon Boys. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago, we removed more than 50% of the Discord members. Inactive members. No, thank you. Just don't become one inactive member, please. Anyway. Shitcoins here on Dex Screener. This one was trying to pump a little bit. Well, we had a W breakout and retest. I managed to get a new position here at the retest. Is that good? Is that bad? Will go to 0. Had some probabilities to go to fucking 0, but let's wait. It's coffee money anyway, pizza money. Some people say, well, you call that pizza money? Well, yeah. Will sting a little bit if I lose those money, but it's not a big amount. It's not making a big difference. Let's look back. I saw another one moving. Yeah, this one. Daniele is really trying to do something. Will succeed or not, I don't know. but he's trying. He's keep pushing it. He's keep posting. He's keep updating Anon. I have my bag of Anon. I don't want to trade it because I don't want to buy and sell or to fuck around because they have a fee. I don't know if you know that, but they love to see you buying and selling over and over again because they are making money on it. Is this a valid W? Well, technically yes. Practically we need more consolidation here. This one could go back up to, I don't know. The top was $32. Now it's 50 cents. Can we reach $10 at some point in time? Not tomorrow. Not next month. Some point in time. It's possible? I think it is. I'll trade this one? No. I have the bag. I'll wait. If we'll go to zero, similar with the other one, will sting a little bit and that's it. It's a bit too early to talk about them? Probably yes. Probably they need to consolidate a lot longer and then to form a bottom on weekly chart and then to pump. So yeah, I know I'm a bit early. Well, I don't see any questions in the chat. I get it. People, investors, they are in a bad situation like everyone else. All the investors, or investor in me is crying now because no shitcoin pumped properly. Even Bitcoin didn't do the proper thing. You saw 125 was the top. Ethereum didn't perform. Gold reached 5,000 before Ethereum. Yeah. As the swing trader, nothing I can do in this environment. I'm keep telling you every weekly crypto review that we should wait for daily Ws. We should wait for more consolidation and then to try to do something. As a day trader, I'm more than okay. As a day trader, let's just say that day trading is compensating for everything else. Every week, at the end of the week, or almost every week, and when I'm drawing the line, I made money. Every week, when I'm looking what Stefan posted for VIP, I see that they are profitable. So yeah, I think day trading is the way to go for the next couple of months, maybe even years. Will be a point in time, probably in October, probably close to the bottom, when the volatility will be so small that not even day traders will make a good living anymore. Maybe that will be the trigger for me to go on traditional market. Maybe. Just maybe. I don't know. But so far, the volatility on Bitcoin is more than okay for a day trader. We find levels, we can make money. I'm more than happy, people, to stay on Bitcoin and make money as a day trader. That's paying the bills. I don't want to get rich until October or this year. I just want to pay the bills. And what is extra? I don't know, to invest in something or to grow my cash bag. Yeah? To have more cash for the potential opportunities that will come next year and after that. Okay? So, I'm paying the bills, and what is extra, I'm keeping in stable coins. Why? I want to have as much as possible when the opportunity will come. I'm not eager to invest in shit coins at the moment. First thing, I have a big bag already from the last cycle, which is kind of ugly, and I think it's too early to do anything on this cycle. Stay with us. I'm not telling you that I'll do the right thing, but I could tell you what I do with my own money next year on the shit coins and so on. Binance will keep it volatile. Well, it's more than Binance now. I don't think Binance is moving the market actually. Yeah, they manipulate some levels. I know. But There are a lot bigger players now in Bitcoin. My fear about Bitcoin, not too many people are speaking about that, but my fear is that they will do the same with Bitcoin what they did with silver and gold. Yeah? And gold bugs, silver bugs know it. Yeah? And they have the power to do that, and that's a problem. It's probably already happened? I think, yeah. So, will be a lot more Bitcoin on paper than in reality. They will sell and buy paper Bitcoin. Well, you have to study what happened with silver and gold. They created a lot of paper gold, a lot of silver gold, and COMEX manipulated the market and kept the market at specific levels because they didn't want silver and gold to pump. And how they do that, they made a lot of fake gold and fake silver. How they do that, go and ask ChatGPT or Grook and they'll tell you. And probably they'll do the same thing to manipulate Bitcoin. Huh? I'm worried about what Sailor is doing, what Lee is doing on Ethereum. I don't consider that they want to invest and they want to be in the next good thing. I think they are puppets that they are made to collect money from the public, get a lot of Bitcoin, then go bankrupt, and that's the easiest way for 1% to get their Bitcoin, which actually is public Bitcoin, which is really ugly for us because we are the public, we are smart part of the public, but we are retail traders. As the investor, I'm worried about that because they'll probably do the same. It's the same method, looks similar, smells similar. If he looks and will probably do the same. I think Bitcoin is in their hands already. That's my bearish scenario, and that's the problem I have. Yeah, I know the tech is there. Yeah, it's 21 million. But if they control too much of that 21 million, then you have a problem. Yeah, they managed to manipulate gold. Gold is limited. They managed to manipulate silver. Silver is limited. But they still managed to manipulate it. Now, they'll probably do the same with Bitcoin, and that's a problem. Now, I don't see any movement. The London session just started. I think we'll retest 69 if we have that strength and we'll dump, but who am I to tell the market what to do? I don't want to end this live stream with a bearish note, telling you that 1% will do with Bitcoin what they did with gold and silver. We can trade. Learn to trade, people. Learn to trade because it's the best, the most profitable business to have. Now, protect your capital. See you in the next live streams. Join us if you want. Let's call it a live stream and see you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow it's open for everyone. So tomorrow we have the day trading, the daily crypto plan, day trading with Stefan, and New York session open for public. That being said, let's call it a live stream. I'm still a bit cold. As you can see, my voice is not good enough. But it's the best I have, people. So bear with me. Okay. See you in the next one.